I found Rome a city of bricks and left it a city of marble. The words of Augustus Caesar. Fellow Spartans and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 1 of this exclusive Let's Play on the up-and-coming Imperator Augustus 3LC, which is being released next week on the 16th of September, along with the fantastically updated Emperor Edition for Total War Rome 2. Now, I've been given the task by Will of C8 of having a first look at the Marcomanni, which is one of the new playable factions on the campaign. And if you're not too sure who Will is, he's very well known for his Rally Point episodes where he covers news and updates on the Total War series. But for me, knowing what Will is well known for, it's a little bit deeper than that for me, a little bit deeper, it's in the heart. And that's for his beautiful, and I mean beautiful, golden locks of hair. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, guys. Whoa. I went to a different place then. Jesus. God, no. Stop it now. We're back. Concentrate, Warrior Spider. Listen to where we are. We're trying to do a Let's Play here, for God's sake. Come on. Enough of that. Distractions. Jesus. Right, no. Okay, here we are. The Marcomanni. And of course, as I said, this is a free DLC. So this 3LC, which is coming out next week, is completely free for all existing Rome 2 owners. So you don't have to pay a single penny for this update. A single penny. This 3LC campaign is going to be here for you next week to enjoy as well, with no charge at all. So that's fantastic. Well done, CA. So the Marcomanni are here. Now they are going to offer a very exciting and fresh challenge to me as a player, because you can see there, they're right in the heartland of Germania, surrounded by a number of different tribes. I think they're a single region faction, so they're going to be very difficult to play as. And as I say, it's going to be a fresh challenge for me. I'm not used to this sort of style of play, so it's going to be interesting to see how I do. And I think the order of diplomacy is going to be definitely something I'm going to have to use early on to try and unify some tribes with me. Because if I go to war against a number of them too early, I think it could be curtains from the first few turns, I think. So we'll see how this one plays out. But yes, a nice, interesting challenge. And of course, the Marcomanni is one of a number of factions that you can play on this new DLC, or this new expansion. And now, with regards to the Marcomanni themselves, they were very prominent about 220 years after this was set. In the year 166 AD to the year 180 AD, they fought in the Marcomannic Wars against the Roman Empire under the rule of Emperor Marcus Aurelius, and they gave the Romans quite a hard time. And it's only after, as I say, 14 years of warfare that the Romans under Marcus Aurelius, as I say, was able to repel them back and defeat them. And of course, one of the first very famous scenes of Gladiator, the battle scene at the beginning, was supposed to be the final battle of these wars when they repelled them once and for all. But yes, an interesting little thought there for you guys. The Marcomanni causing the Romans a little bit of bother, and hopefully we can do that in this Let's Play today. But let's have a quick look at the stats and bonuses. So as we are a Germanic tribe, we get 20% income from raiding and sacking as marauders, which is good. So obviously we'll try and raid and sack as much as we can within our conquered lands. We've got a warrior society, so we get +1 public order for every war against our neighbouring faction. Interesting. Obviously we want to try and early doors just try and keep peace, I think, for as long as we can with some of them, not go to war with too many too soon, but we'll bear that one in mind. Venerable Elders, 3% extra tax rate per term, which is great. Tribal Conquerors, so 10% extra morale for all units during battles against barbarian tribes. We just love war. Oh, us Germanians, we just love going to war, don't we? So we get extra 10% morale from that. And then a 25% public order penalty, disdain for foreign cultures. So our public order is penalised due to the presence of foreign cultures. So we need to make sure we drive the Latins and the Hellenistic tribes or the factions back as much as we can. Let's not try and get involved with them if we can early doors. And we're going to play on a difficulty, of course, of hard, which I think will give us a nice balance between war and peace, and it'll just make it that we won't get, hopefully, decimated too early on, because I think if we went very hard, that could very easily happen. So I think that will be fine, a hard difficulty. Campaign settings none, with the advisor AI moves in full, 60 minutes battle time limit, and then a battle realism mode is off. And then the victory conditions, which we're going to go for, are the military. We're going to go for military victory conditions. I think with us being a very warlike tribe, I think military victory is the only way we can really win this campaign. So hold 80 settlements, raise or sack 35 different settlements. That's going to be really interesting. I like that. Completely control the following 6 provinces either by direct ownership or through military allies. Okay, that's fine. And then maintain 240 units in total. So there we go. And before we start this one, guys, I've got to say already, hats off to CA. Look at the UI, look at the interface. It looks so imperial. Just look how beautiful it looks. The cream with the black and the gold. Wow, it makes it feel so much more imperial and majestic than it did before. So CA, already, we've only just gone to the main loading screen, and already you're doing a fantastic job with this update. So well done. That is a definite plus on the old style. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to this introduction. We'll go straight into Let's Play now. I shall be back with you on the campaign map, so I'll speak to you in just a second.
You are my son, but I've done all I can to protect you.
The gods smile on you, Octavian. You're a good soldier.
I'm a politician.
We don't need more politicians. It's not more speeches in the Senate that will change the world. Rome is dying.
Why do you think Caesar favored you so?
I was loyal.
No, Octavian. He saw in you the potential to continue his legacy. Not to follow him, but to exceed him.
Antony cannot be trusted. His heart lies in Egypt. We must confront the reality that civil war is inevitable.
And how will bloodshed save the people of Rome?
You are not meant to save them. You are meant to lead them.
All men are troubled when their moment has come.
I am not Caesar. I don't have his strength.
The people loved him, and they will love you.
You can't think like an ordinary man. You must reach beyond mortal ambition and do what has never been done.
To survive, my son, Rome must have a master.
At last the time has come to seize the fertile Gaulish lands that, until now, have proved so elusive. Your alliance with the Quadi will protect your advance and enable you to make short work of the obstructive Vindelici. In the past, the Gauls ran to their Roman masters for help. Expect the Helvetii to do the same on this occasion. If you are confident in your ability to face both foes, attack now. Alternatively, spare this province until Octavian's legions are destructive by the collapse of the Triumvirate. It is the time of the Marcomanni, to new lands and new wars.
Indeed it is. The Marcomanni will rise from the lands of Germania. So, as he says, we have to take out the Vindelici. That's our first objective, with the east secured by the Quadi. So that's hopefully something we'll do in his first episode today. We'll try and take on the Vindelici to the south. So our first objective, as it says, is a standard completely control one province, either by direct ownership or through military alliances or allies. So there you go, and we'll get 2,500 gold from that as our reward. And of course it says here, Octavian's legions could be distracted by the collapse at the time of Arati, which obviously the internal wars between Octavia, Mark Antony, etc. So that would hopefully prove on our side, because look at that, Octavia's Rome at Vesanto is literally on our doorstep, so we're going to have to be careful there. Of course, this is all the remnants of Caesar's conquests in Gaul, so we're literally there. The tribes are right on the doorsteps of Roman settlements here. So we've got to be very careful against them. Ideally, what I will try and do is get Roman on our side, because if I'm correct, we are not... No, we are neutral with Rome at the moment, so if we can try and keep that as the case, then that will be good. Lovely interface changes. All the colours are different as well now. Look at that, red, and look at the faction logos. They've been changed as well. Much nicer and clearer than they were before. Beautiful. Oh, I'm loving this interface. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, if we can keep Octavia's Rome on our side, I think that could pay off big time. And as the advisor said, we can take the Gaulish lands for our own. We can unite the tribes with the fact that Octavia's Rome is literally being kept quiet. Then I think we're okay. But it looks like the DLC, the free DLC, keep saying DLC, you know what I mean. When I say DLC, I do mean free DLC. But yeah, Octavia's Rome, it looks like they have probably Mark Antony's Rome as well. So they've got those split faction divides within the Roman armies, or within the Roman factions itself. So they'll probably have about 2 or 3 factions within Rome. And obviously Octavia's Rome is one of them, so that's interesting. So our first objective, as he says, is the Vindelci at Calheim. God, that sounds German, doesn't it? Calheim. You think there's the Nazi Third Reich were down there, wouldn't you? Calheim, the way it sounds. Jesus. Right. Okay, so that's our first objective. Oh, I forgot to say, how fantastic is that trailer to this DLC, the Imperator Augustus trailer? It is the best trailer that CA have done for any of these updates, expansions, even the main game. It is just amazing. It just really captures the mood. It just shows you that rise to power that Octavia was going to become. You know, that great emperor is all brewing up nice, and that trailer is undoubtedly the best trailer they've put out. So yeah, awesome work, guys. So then let's crack on. So as we thought, we've only got the one settlement at Bergium, or is it? Yeah, Bergium. I think I'll pronounce it like that. It's an unwalled settlement as well. She's going to be proved difficult. So we've got to the east. We know about the Quadi. Are they allied to us, or what are they with us? They're just okay. They're just neutral. So, but they are pretty good, and obviously they've got the same blood as us, so they should be quite secure. No, that would be too much to ask to join a confederation early on. Have a non-aggression? Yes, you'll take that. Great. Without trade? No. Maybe later. But at least we've got non-aggression with them now, so we can rest assured that they are secure against us. That's fine. Octavia's Rome, let's have a chat with them. No. Oh, welcome to you. Welcome to you, Octavia. Oh, look at the detail to the model there of Octavia. Superb. The helmet's beautifully crafted there. Super duper. Okay, they're not interested in chatting to me yet. The Helvetier. Trying to secure peace and security with as many factions as they can at the moment. I'll choose my enemies, not them choose me. Alright, they're good. The Cherusci to the north. Again, if I'm absolutely annihilating these names, I apologise. It's not my strongest point on this game. Pronunciation of the settlements and tribes is pretty bad, so bear with me, guys. Okay, so that's that. Now we've got a diplomat here, or dignitary. We'll bring him south and then east into Calheim to start scouting the area and causing some mischief. Our armies, we've got 2 armies now. We've got the Lightning Riders and the Raging Boars. Okay. The unit cards have been slightly updated as well. The nice cream gold textures again is being put into place there, so that's fine. What I'm going to do is bring down these Club Levy and Germanic Use and then join up with these. Okay, they joined up. Our general can go back, secure the settlement still. Then we'll take this army down into to Calheim. The unit layout, I believe, I don't know if there's been any unit changes yet. We'll find out as we go along. Obviously, there has been new factions put into the game. You can see there with these guys, for one. But I don't know if there's actually been any new specific units put into the Marcomanni, but the units they've got are very much like the Swery units that you have, and obviously later game we'll have your Berserkers, your Noble Blood Cavalry, things like that. So they're very much similar to that, I believe. So we'll see as we go along, obviously, guys. So, but that's just a feel up for it, I guess. So let's have a look and see. We've already got supply foraging, so that will give us a 25% extra ammunition and the Nobles of Champions. Great. So, okay. We've also got Celtic Field Systems as well. So we've got the base covered in both of them. I'll go for this one. Headhunt. 1 minus recruitment cost for units. Well, that's fantastic. We need that. Cost is massive at the moment and enables the buildings of Bronze Forge and Proving Grounds. And I forgot to say, it looks like the map is pretty big. Look, it looks like we've got the whole of the actual normal Grand Campaign map. So this DLC is not like a localized area of the map, like say Hannibal the Gates is like that, or your Caesar and Gaul is like that. You've got the whole shebang. You've got over to Parthia over here and be at Bactria, and south into Egypt. So obviously Bactria, Parthia there, south into Egypt over here, and over into the African tribes here. So we've got the whole shebang, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. Again, I'm not too sure how long this campaign covers in terms of years. Obviously, it's starting on, I think it's year 42 BC, but I don't know how many turns we've got. We'll find out as we go along. But just have a quick look at the faction overview. Oh my god! Oh my god! Wow! Phenomenal! Look at this. They've changed all this. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh my god, yes, look at this. Oh, let me just calm myself a second here, guys. Whew. I'm getting a bit lightheaded here. Jesus, let's have a look at this. Right, so let's try and get an idea of what they've changed here. This is what CA have wanted from the start. Look at it. This is exactly what we've wanted. This is a massive improvement to politics already. Look at this. This is what we wanted from day one, and we've got it. And this is what probably CA wanted from day one as well, but they've finally got into the game. So we've got here, we are the Elder Chiefs, 37%. So we've got influence of 438 of 1,200 tribal chiefs. So that's our influence in the court. And then, or is it really the court, or is it just the party, or the, I don't know what you call it. But the other chiefs are 64%, so they've got the stronger influence in the party at the moment. So have a quick look at the levels. So right, okay. What are we at the moment then? Are we at Imperium level 1? I'm just trying to find out what Imperium level we're at. Right, we're at Imperium level 1 because it did mention in the updates that every Imperium level will actually influence or change bonuses and penalties as you progress. They'll give you some more bonuses and give you more penalties depending on what your Imperium level is at. So Imperium level 1 is what we're at now. Gives your faction, as your faction grows, so does the problem of keeping it under control, which we said would happen. We knew this. So -1 public order per turn for this level, 4% extra political costs for action, or political action costs, 1% political incident occurrence, and 1% corruption for all your provinces. So actually, God almighty. So as you go up, wow. Dear, it gets harder and harder and harder, big time. Okay, that's pretty impressive though. So you know clearly what's going to happen now. So this definitely gives you more of a control, and you get more of an idea what's going to happen now. You've got more of a purpose for your politics now you did before. This is the Civil War banner. So this is where it says it indicates the likelihood of a civil war breaking out. The higher the influence of the ruling political party, the higher the chance civil war becomes. So yes, that will be a nice indicator. And this is great because this means we're going to have to keep coming back to this screen now. We didn't hardly touched it in our old Let's Plays, but now we're going to have to keep coming back here, looking at it, making sure we're not going too far or going too small. You're not at the bottom, but there's a long way to go to reach the top. Right, okay, so that's basically talking about influence. Influence overlooked. So, okay, this must be. Yes, again, let's look at this. Our influence. Not on here, but I know what that means. Influence is influence on you as a power, as a faction. So you're overlooked at the moment, so we're not very much... I get it now. I get it. So basically, this is your Imperium to counter that, to give you the struggles, the political issues you're going to fight against, the problems you'll come across from getting bigger. But at the same time, your influence will change as you grow. So that at the moment, obviously, because we're so small, we're overlooked, we're small, we're worthless. But as we grow, our influence will get stronger, and those bonuses will get higher and higher. So they will sort of counter the Imperium penalties we're getting at the same time. So the bigger you get, the more bonuses you get, but at the same time your Imperium goes up and the penalties you get counter them, basically. So I get it now. I understand. Right, nice, lovely. I like that indeed. That's very good. So that's your politics tab. Character, obviously, we know very much like the old interface here. We can secure promotion for our generals. I'm going to do that because the Elder Chiefs need to get some more influence in the court. So that says secured our promotion. We've got 3% tax extra, 1% was 1 extra gravitas per turn, and -2 land upkeep. So that's good. Can we do it again? Oh right, we've gone up to 51% in the court now. I'm going to keep it there. I'm not going to go any further. I think 51% is pretty much where we want to be, level terms. If we go any more with him, that could completely off balance us. So we'll keep it there, and obviously that's important now. It means a lot. So definitely leave it as that. So we know about this as a summary, our usual summary. We've got all this as normal. We know all about that. We're Imperium level 1. Our influence is now respected. Oh, right, okay. So, you see then, I'm thinking maybe it isn't the fact that we increase our lands and increase our power in the world. Maybe it's the fact is our influence on the court and influence within our parties. Maybe that's it then. So now because we're 51%, we're actually respected within the actual internal proceedings. That's what it must mean then. Right, okay. I got there in the end, guys. And obviously that's records and stats. Yeah, 42 BC is the current date, so that's our stats. I think it may be a month per turn. I don't know yet, but we'll find out. So enough rambling from me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's end the turn and see what happens in the end turn phase. So what's this? It's spring at the moment. Okay, end the turn. See what happens. So Octavian's Rome, Antony's Rome. So there is other minor factions within Rome itself. So there's all the other sub factions of Rome. Then excellent. Okay. Yeah, the banners look superb. Great job. And now we're into the summer months. Okay, so that's fine. And I think actually graphically this looks a little bit better, this game. I'm sure they've improved the graphics and the lighting of it a little bit more than they did before. Maybe they put a little bit of a filter on it now, because I think graphically this looks nicer on the eye. So I bet you guys, when you see it soon, next week, you'll agree with me on that one. I think they've definitely improved the graphics on the campaign map. They may have done it on the battle map as well, but we'll find out. Okay, so dignitary, go in. Start to cause some disruption, please. Let's spread some cultural tension. Yeah, we'll do that. See what you can muster up, my friend. Very good. Very good, mate. Very good, my friend. Matey. Increasing rank, well done. They have indeed. We'll give him the dignitary of authority, so that will give him a plus authority and 5% critical success. What's his name? What is your name? Nithard. Right, okay, Nithard. You're going to be very important to me soon. Right, our public order is a little bit precarious. Not precarious, but it's going down. It's cultural differences is causing the problems. Taxes, slaves, and buildings of squalor. So what's causing the -1 squalor? What is causing the squalor? Oh, I don't know what that is. Interesting. Something's causing squalor, but I'm not too sure what it is. So this is obviously, again, part of the new improved building chain. If you look on the encyclopedia, it's a nice little addition they've done. You may have noticed this already if you've downloaded patch 15 beta, but in the buildings, there it is over here, you've got now an old and a new tab, so you can look at the old style of building change, which is what it was before, so you can get an idea, obviously, of what it used to be. But now they've got the new building chain, so that's old and new. This is the barbarian new one, so you know exactly what to expect in terms of your building change and things like that. So I mean, to be honest, I'm not too savvy with. Oh, this is new, isn't it? Amber. This is all been done. This is a new type of building chain, gold and things like that. This actually, it's not tradable goods, but they are actual settlement specific tradable. Well, not sorry again. They're not tradable, but they are actual faction specific settlements which can produce this type of ware, which will then increase your income per term. So that's obviously all new. But I say I'm not too sure of the buildings in the Barbarian Factories because I'm usually used to my Hellenistic and Latin Let's Plays. But oh, this is new. I think these pink ones, these purple ones are new building chains. So these are then again resource specific regions which have now more of an influence and meaning to the game, because obviously as well, if you've got an iron region, you have to build, or you'll get from that region, better unit equipment for your military. So that's another good thing as well. Okay, so that's what we need to do. So if we go to the level 2 on this one, we'll lose 1 minus food, which we don't want to do at the moment because we've obviously only got 0 on our food. So it will give us extra leather and income, but at the same time it will give us that food surplus. We don't want that, so we'll ignore that one for the moment. Everything we've got here will give us minus food. So can there's anything on the religious grounds give us some more food? No, it can't. I don't think it can. Only public order increase, which is what we will need. But at the same time, I think we need to sort out our food problems. So I need to take Calheim first. Once I've taken Calheim, I can build some farms, and then we can get some more income and some more food from that. Okay, quickly let's chat to some more of these factions. Just about rejecting me then. Maybe I can tempt you with some coin. The power of gold always corrupts. Thank you very much. I knew it would do it in the end. Okay, that's fine. The Halvatier. As I say, just trying to buy off people at the moment as much as I can, because I need to secure as many situations early on. All in good time, ladies and gentlemen. We will go to war with these, but it's got to be on our terms, as I say. Come on, Quaddy. Trade with me. Thank you.
We will gladly listen to your offer.
No, we've gone our VAT here already. Will you trade with me now? Okay, a little bit of money maybe. And have a point! Whoa! Love that quote on this game. Oh no, I'm not demanding it. No, I'm trying to offer it to you. Oh no, I'm not getting any further than 1,000 gold. No, I'm not a mug to you. No, no, sir. Right. Okay. Next turn we shall attack and declare our swift vengeance on the Calheim. Yeah, I'm very impressed so far, guys. This looks like the Rome we've wanted. And of course, all these improvements to the visual aspects of the game and of the new tech trees, or not tech trees, I'll start again, so new building trees and chains and all the interface changes, etc., all brought across not only into the DLC, the Imperator Augustus, but also into the main grand campaign as well. So you will see them on that when you do your Let's Plays and your campaigns on them as well. So we've research complete, excellent. So headhunt has been done, so that's going to reduce our recruitment upkeep. So, or recruitment cost, I should say. That's got animal immunization. Is it? Sorry, I'll start again. I could say immunization. Animal imitation. Minus 2% upkeep for all armies. Well, that'd be interesting. That again, cut the cost down. Get treasury stronger. That's what we need. Cost. Money. But that again, fantastic war dance. 2% extra melee attack for units and defense. Well, we'll go for that one. Now, before we go into the fight next turn, our Spear Brothers is our main bulk of this army. What have they got to offer? They've got 66 melee defense, so they're not too bad defending, but their melee attack is quite weak. And their weapon damage and charge is poor as well. We can't really, I don't think we can recruit any real note here yet, because obviously our buildings are... No, we've only got Spear Levy and Spear Brothers, so they're not going to produce much to the battle. We've already got them. What can we get in terms of mercenaries? We can get 1 unit of mercenary axe warriors. Right, we'll go for them next turn. And then we shall go in for the battle. Okay, right, another quick end turn. Looks like we're still in 42 BC, so it must be a month per turn then. Or a month or 2 months per turn, but I think it'll be probably a month per turn.
The spirits have noticed that our treasure stores are wanting. Can you help with this small matter?
One problem with that, Doriati, is the fact that you disgustingly want 1200 gold from me. Not a chance. Not an absolute dicky bird of that. No. Sorry, I'm not doing that. And if you don't want that, then sorry, I'm not taking that unless you're 1200 gold for that. Not a chance. Right, you've... Oh, you pushed out to me. Retreat back. Oh, hello. Oh, hang on. Votive offering. Oh, right, it's one of these events that happens, isn't it? So what that give us? That would give us 4% public order, which is what we need. Excellent. And 5% morale for all units. Lovely. And what the AI have done there wonderfully is... Oh, and they're clever. They're clever. Right. They've gone to a forced march. I thought we could have got them there, but we're not in their range. We can't move quick enough. So what we'll do is... In one hand, that's left Calheim open, so we'll go and attack there now and take that. But at the same time, it's left ours up here open, so we need to recruit immediately there. Because obviously we're going to have to fight that battle very soon. Let's bring our dignitary across here. Yeah, we need to go into... He needs to try and... stop them from moving. If you can sort of reduce their movement points, maybe. Attributes be slowed. Is that the only way we can do? Assassination. No, we'll go for Undermine Authority, yeah. Okay. Right. Calheim is now ours. Okay, let's fight this one, guys. We'll want to have a battle in episode 1, don't we? Of course, we don't want to leave you with a non-battled episode, especially with the first one. So let's fight this one on the battlefield and see what we get here. So they've got 1 unit of Oathsworn, I think, or is it Noble Blood? Or is it... Oh, they're called... I've forgotten now what they're called. I'll see in a second. Is it Swordmasters? It may be Swordmasters or it may be an Oathsworn unit. Right, so it's snowing... Units take longer to recover from fatigue when idle. Well, we don't really want that. It's still snowing. Right, dry. I'll take that.
During the deployment phase,
the cold.
Oh,
hello.
The deployment zone before battle commences.
I don't really want to hear this, thank you. I've heard it many times before, so thank you very much, and I'll leave that with you. In the cold, harsh, barren lands of the cold winter here, we've got to fight the tribes. Okay. Group 2, so they go forward. Put the club levy to the left flank. And then our spear brothers in the middle to support the centre. So our main general, the Wadanaz spears, will lead them on the left flank as well. So, who are they? They are Oathsworn. Right, okay. They're going to be tricky to bring down, so I have to use our missile units against them. Okay, right. Oh, they love to shout then in these Germanians. Jesus. Oh, hello. Of course, the reinforcements are coming in. So they're coming on the left flank over here, while the Oathsworn are over here and vulnerable. Right, move in quickly. Let's go. Start running now. We can box these Oathsworn off. Then we can then turn our attention to the reinforcing army coming across without the main unit, the strongest unit they've got, the Oathsworn. So get moving, lads. Come on. Let's go. Sun beaming down on us today. Lovely. Look at that. So what have they got over here then? They know something's coming here. They're running now. They're on the jog. Short swords, Calheim skirmishers, and another short sword. Right, okay. They know we're trying to move in on against their general, so they're trying to keep up pace now and try and catch me. So we've got to quickly move in now. Take the Oathsworn out. We'll keep on standard shot. We haven't got quick reload with these Germanic use, unfortunately, but not to worry. Right, Spear Brothers form up here, have a line against them, while the main 3 other units come across to support the skirmishers against the Oathsworn. Hopefully the 5 units of 5 units of Germanic use will have enough firepower to heavily dent the Oathsworn with some volleys, I hope. Okay, Spear Brothers, line up now. Come on. I'm gonna bring the club levy back actually to try and sweep in on that left flank. Go across that way then. Right, they're firing across now. They're stationary. They're sitting there idle. Right, give them volleys. Come on, see if you can dent them in. Dent them down and take some of them to the afterlife. Come on. Right, so they've got their skirmishers pushing, so we're going to have to move in now. Charge into battle here. Come on. Right, here we go. Engaged in the centre there, so let's push in. Our Oathsworn are still sitting there, taking fire, which is surprising. I thought they would have put up more of a fight maybe, but never mind. Okay, Levy can engage there. Let's go and bring the general over as well. So we're seeing them from the rear and the side here, hitting those tribesmen. So what we're lacking here is one thing and one thing alone. It's cavalry. We need cavalry on this this army build as soon as we can. If we can recruit cavalry soon, we will definitely need to, because we're lacking that manoeuvrability at the moment to have a cavalry unit just to sweep in the back there, which could help massively. So we'll bring the general back on the left flank to engage their skirmishers. Oathsworn still taking the battering. Oh, what in the face then? What an absolute eyeball. Jesus, tonight, that's going to hurt tomorrow. They are good shots, aren't they? Because they're decimating your unit. Okay, meanwhile over here, we're doing alright.Uden on spears, come on. Bring those skirmishers down. Oh, volley of spears then, brilliantly thrown. Right, what wavering in the centre here, this is superb. Oathsworn still sitting there tight, lovely. Right, they're wavering, so we shall now, boom, in the back. Sandwich you in from the back as well. Okay, lovely. Oh, no spears. Come back over here, take out those skirmishers. Because we haven't got any rapid advance on any of our units, because that would have been helpful to try and keep up with the pace with those skirmishers, because they're so quick and manoeuvrable. They seem to be able to get out of range of our units pretty quickly and easily. Keep up the pace, come on. Right, they're going down. They shouldn't be lasting too much longer. Oh God, Oathsworn. Oh dear, you've disgraced yourselves today. Look at you walking away in shame. Right, it's another day. Right, let's bring our skirmishers back. Right, we've nearly got engaged with them. Right, here we go. We're engaged now. This is it. They're going to go down pretty quickly. Okay, down we go. And they've dispersed as well. Amazing victory. Decisive victory. Great debut for the Marcomanni. Thank you. We lost 257 to their 899. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Our best unit was one of our Spear Brothers, was it? Superb. Yeah, nice. Oh, in the face they've gone. And Calheim is the Marcomanni. So we've expanded in episode 1. Lovely. Excellent. So let's kill the captives. Show them who's boss. And let's take the settlement. Now they've still got some garrison army left, but it shouldn't be an issue. We'll auto-resolve this one. 98% remaining forces. There we go. Again, in your face. Again, they fall. And this time, it is actually ours. So let's take the settlement now and occupy it. Military traditions. Oh, we've increased in Imperium as well. So we'll go back to the politics tab in a second and have a look at that. Because now it means a lot more. So settlement captured Calheim. Great trait gained. Grrr, the red mist comes. Oh, God. Right, okay. So that's pretty good. Counter each other, those 3% melee attack, scale increase, but then 3% melee defense decrease. I say, okay, that's good then, because even though we've taken Calheim, they still survive with our units, but they are now suffering from attrition, which is great. So that will help our fight, I hope, or our battle against them easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dismantle the artisan's lodging, and I'm going to go for a farm to replace that at Calheim so that we can get some more food there. Looking at the politics tab again, so we've increased in Imperium, so we're now at level 2. So what's that mean for us then? Now it means that we're going to get 2% public order per turn, minus. Wow, that's not good. 6% political action costs, 2% political incident costs, extra cost of that. And 2% corruption in your provinces. So basically, the more the Imperium goes up, the more the political action costs against our other parties will increase to perform actions against them, basically, right? But we are respected, so that's balancing it. So we've got -2 from our Imperium, but at the same time we're balancing that well with our influence in the court with 2% from public order, +2 from public order. So that's balancing it nicely, and we haven't got any chance of civil war at the moment either, because we are nicely balanced at 50-50, which is good. So yeah, a nice addition, CA, there you've done, bringing the civil wars massively more into play. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, where I'm going to wrap up episode 1. Please give me a big thumbs up for this Let's Play. I hope you've enjoyed episode 1. And I will be back, of course, with some more very, very soon. So as I say, please remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Hook me up on Facebook and Twitter, and of course my Steam group, the Heroes of Sparta. And as I say, I shall be back with this more. And of course, if you want me to be this my Let's Play when we do actually get the game released next week, if you want this to be my Let's Play, I will be doing a faction vote video soon as well, so you can decide if you want me to continue this one or play as one of the other factions as well. But I'll leave that one to you in a vote very soon. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, this is Warrior Spotter from Germania saying farewell.